The ongoing discourse regarding the essence of liberation is intensifying daily, and now Kanye West has also come to the scene, and enthusiasts are firmly convinced that both the Hollywood industry and the mainstream media are actively working to stifle the movie Sound of Freedom. Enthusiasts currently assert that this situation precisely aligns with Kanye West's assertions about the manipulation of all celebrities by the Hollywood elite.
That's how this town has been running for so long. They'll mute you. They'll try to mute you at all. We fighting that in flesh and blood. This is a spiritual warfare.
We've counted somewhere between 300 and 400 kids were likely abused over the 2 years those guys were there. You know, what's scary and where Americans need to wake up.
People would ask me in my industry, what about unwanted children? I say, I have 3 of them, and I want them. And so I read this script, and here are these unwanted children, and it broke my...
These elite figures, enthusiasts argue, exhibit indifference towards the safety of children. Many individuals have additionally highlighted the swift condemnation of Kanye, coupled with allegations of inadequate fatherhood by these very celebrities. However, their voices are now conspicuously absent when it comes to Sound of Freedom. What are Kanye West's sentiments regarding this scenario? What drives Hollywood's profound aversion to this film? And why are concerted efforts being made to suppress Sound of Freedom? We're battling this on a tangible level, engaging in spiritual warfare. Sound of Freedom has emerged as an unexpected blockbuster, exceeding all predictions at the box office. In just under a month since its release, this film has amassed an astonishing $100 million in the US alone, while operating with a modest budget of $14 million. The triumphant performance in American cinemas has motivated Angel Studios to introduce the movie to global audiences. As reported by The Hollywood Reporter, release dates for 21 additional markets have already been scheduled. Concurrently, the movie is facing significant resistance from influential figures determined to prevent the public from viewing it. Yet how did this small-scale film attain such remarkable success virtually overnight? What is compelling audiences to flock to theaters to experience Sound of Freedom, and why is there such fervent opposition aiming to banish it? First and foremost, Sound of Freedom is a high-energy film that draws inspiration from a true story and the extraordinary life of Tim Ballard. However, upon reading the script, the narrative struck a profound chord with him, particularly because he is a father himself. Jim, together with his wife Carrie, has been married since 1996, and the couple has compassionately adopted 3 children from China. Each of these children faced serious medical challenges at the time of adoption. It was the constant inquiries he faced regarding his decision to adopt children with health issues that played a pivotal role in his decision to take on the role in Sound of Freedom. He recounted, "People would ask me in my industry, what about unwanted children? I would respond, I have 3 of them, and I wanted them." As he delved into the script, he encountered these stories of unwanted children which deeply moved him. The compelling nature of the narrative, along with its heartbreaking portrayal of these children, resonated with him. To Jim, this film stands as the second most crucial project he's undertaken, following his involvement in The Passion. However, it's not solely the weighty and emotionally charged subject matter that contributed to the tremendous success of Sound of Freedom at the box office. Since its release on July 4th, considerable attention has been drawn on social media, highlighting alleged attempts by major studios and Hollywood elites to suppress the film. The journey of Sound of Freedom embarked upon its path back in 2015, when producers and writers began crafting the script. Filming concluded in 2018. As reported by Screen Rant, the producers initially secured a distribution deal with 20th Century Fox. However, in 2019, Disney acquired 20th Century Fox, consequently bringing Ava Studios' ongoing project under Disney's ownership. In light of this, Disney chose to put Sound of Freedom on hold. It took the director several years of determined effort to eventually regain the distribution rights from Disney. Despite the fan speculation and intrigue swirling around the reasons for Disney's decision to shelve the film, the company never issued an official statement on the matter. Consequently, fans have been left to construct their own theories and conjectures regarding the potential motivations driving Disney's actions. One fan aptly commented, "So Disney had a movie that challenged their typical narrative, and they chose to keep it off the radar. That speaks volumes." Another fan chimed in, "This occurrence should compel us to ponder what other projects Disney might have buried over the years." Simultaneously, there have been accounts from moviegoers across the United States indicating that certain theaters are seemingly undermining showings of Sound of Freedom. Some patrons reported that the film was paused at a critical moment, right before a pivotal scene with a message conveyed that the situation was about to intensify. The question arises, why would this specific film be targeted, unlike others? Notably, this incident occurred in a smaller theater, amplifying its significance. A TikTok user's experience at an AMC theater garnered significant attention as he recounted his encounter while viewing Sound of Freedom. According to his statement, the theater's air conditioning was conspicuously absent during the screening. When he approached a theater employee to address the issue, he was informed that the AC system was malfunctioning. Strangely, the AC appeared to function adequately during showings of other films in the same theater. These occurrences have sparked discussions about AMC and Regal, the theater chain's owners, potentially manipulating circumstances to create difficulties in obtaining tickets for Sound of Freedom. These peculiar incidents might even serve as an incentive for audiences to seek out this movie more eagerly. Furthermore, it's quite revealing to note that despite the remarkable commercial success achieved by Sound of Freedom, major streaming platforms like Netflix, Disney, and Amazon have all opted against distributing the film, all while withholding any explanations for their decisions. Meanwhile, the resounding silence from Hollywood celebrities concerning this movie has been striking. Even those who typically champion causes related to children are deliberately avoiding any discourse or acknowledgement of the Sound of Freedom. Undoubtedly, these celebrities might be apprehensive about commenting on the film, fearing potential backlash and the prospect of jeopardizing their opportunities within the industry. Indeed, Jim Caviezel himself experienced significant repercussions for his involvement in Sound of Freedom. He lost both of his agents, individuals who had represented him for over 15 years, as well as his legal representation, simply because he agreed to participate in the film. However, one notable celebrity who attempted to alert us about similar occurrences and the manipulation of Hollywood celebrities is Kanye West. He aptly stated, "They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James." He further added, "They exert control over figures like Jay-Z and Beyonce. I know you're familiar with these examples, but I remain beyond their influence. What about Michael Jordan? Even his father, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre and his offspring." In the realm of Hollywood, numerous individuals seem to vanish without explanation. It's as if this phenomenon is exploited to maintain control and inflict trauma, all while seeking to capitalize on and perpetuate that very trauma. Kanye West has consistently voiced his concerns about Hollywood and mainstream media's manipulation of young minds. He's gone as far as expressing worries about his own children's well-being, especially following his divorce from Kim Kardashian. After Kanye began openly discussing Kim's alleged attempts to estrange him from their children, Kim escalated tensions by creating a shared TikTok account with their daughter North. Kanye asserted, "I'm good enough." Previously, Kanye had emphasized his stance multiple times. He doesn't want his daughter to prematurely wear makeup or engage in adult-themed performances on TikTok. However, Kim disregarded Kanye's wishes, prompting North to engage in those very activities. This situation highlights Kim's disregard for Kanye's requests. Facing limited options, Kanye had to resort to public disclosure, making everyone aware of Kim's actions. He even took a direct stance against Disney, asserting his refusal to let them exploit his children. He firmly stated, "I am not permitting TikTok or Disney to exploit my daughter. I have a voice in this matter." When confronted about potential legal implications, Kanye indicated that he previously had no voice even in his child's education decisions at Sierra Canyon School. During a period when Kanye encountered backlash for his comments about influential Hollywood executives who control the entertainment industry, his former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak, issued a threat to institutionalize him and administer medication to a point where even Kanye's children might be unable to communicate with him. This incident prompted Kanye to express apprehension once more, suggesting that Kim has close ties to Hollywood influencers and that their children could be in jeopardy. He shared concerns about the possibility of being institutionalized again, subjected to excessive medication, and becoming distant from his kids, ultimately altering their playdates and relationships. This scenario sheds light on the complex dynamics within the realm of Hollywood. A Hollywood trainer engaged in a conversation that compelled me to offer an apology. It made me wonder if Harley was indeed connected to intelligence. What type of individuals could be around my children? What kind of people might be present within our household? The Balenciaga scandal cannot be disregarded either, especially the unsettling ad that Kim somehow managed to downplay. Even when individuals raised concerns, Kim mentioned reconsidering her association with the brand. Interestingly, in the same post, Kim emphasized, "The safety of children must always take precedence, and any efforts to normalize inappropriate conduct should find no place in our society, period." So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.